The entire building shakes from a tremor, prompting Jaehyun to ask Yejin if she's okay. She replies that she is, but questions the cause of the tremor. Just then, someone calls out to Jaehyun from the elevator, urging him to come see something. Jaehyun tells Yejin they should head outside first. Once outside, he asks Hyeongjin what's going on, but Hyeongjin insists they go to his apartment. Jaehyun and Yejin rush over, and as they approach, Jaehyun senses something ominous. From Hyeongjin's apartment window, they see the entire Siamine station area, the source of the loud boom earlier, and it becomes clear why the situation is urgent. Jaehyun fears the worst. When Hyeongjin points outside, Jaehyun sees a massive cyclops wreaking havoc, tearing through buildings with ease and rapidly approaching their location. Overwhelmed, Jaehyun mutters that his bad feelings always come true. He watches in horror as the creature devastates the area with just the swipe of its claws. Without hesitation, he summons his retainers. Donggin and the others appear, witnessing the chaos. Hyeongjin, terrified, warns that the giant is heading straight for them. Jaehyun declares they have to stop it, though doubt creeps in. He isn't sure if even his power can withstand such a monster. At that moment, Oh Yeonju stands with a very serious expression on her face and shows Jaehyun that she wants a chance. Her eyes are filled with determination as she looks at the giant monster ahead. Jaehyun sees the fire in her eyes, and although he feels anxious, he takes a deep breath to calm himself. He watches her closely and sees that she is not afraid. She is full of strong resolve, ready to face the monster no matter what. Jaehyun can tell that she is truly serious about it and believes she will make it happen. Just then, the system interface appears in front of them. It states that a quest has been granted. The goal is to hunt and defeat the Cyclops within a time limit of 24 hours. If they succeed, the reward will be 1 full day of Sun's resurrection. However, if they fail, the punishment will be to suffer extreme pain for an entire day. Without wasting any more time, Jaehyun begins to give a short but clear briefing to everyone. He tells them to listen carefully, and they all focus on him. He announces the team assignments. The first team will consist of Yeonju, Jeon, Daejong, and Deoksu. The second team will be made up of Gaeong, Byongo, and Kim Jeon. The third team will be himself and Yejin. He explains that he will cover the current area alone while the others move quickly to their designated positions. He makes it clear that he is counting on every one of them. As soon as he finishes speaking, everyone starts to move without hesitation, following his orders exactly as given. Soon after, Hyeon arrives to report to Jaehyun. She says that, as he requested, the people with military experience are now stationed at the front gate. The other residents have been safely guided to the underground parking lot. Jaehyun nods and thanks her for her work. He then tells her to hurry down to the underground parking lot as well. But Hyeon hesitates. Even though she's clearly scared, she says she wants to help, even if it is only in a small way. Jaehyun notices the fear in her eyes, but also sees that she is trying to be brave. She admits honestly that she is frightened, but she still wants to try. Hearing this, Jaehyun gives her a soft smile. Then he tells Hyeon and Yejin to head toward the main gate together. At the main gate, Jaehyun carefully counts every single person who is gathered in front of him. After finishing his count, he realizes that there are exactly 101 individuals present. As he processes this number, a heavy thought crosses his mind. Out of the more than 1,200 residents in the shelter, only 101 people have stepped forward to fight. He finds a number shockingly small, almost absurd, considering the threat they all face. The realization weighs on him. In a situation where survival depends on unity and courage, so many have chosen to hide rather than stand their ground. As Jaehyun stands in silence, one of the gathered individuals, a man wearing a red jacket, steps forward and nervously asks Jaehyun what they are supposed to do next. Jaehyun doesn't answer right away. Instead, he calmly asks about Baek Sunjiop and the twin brothers who are also supposed to be here. The man in the red jacket avoids his gaze and looks away, his silence giving Jaehyun all the answer he needs. In that moment, Jaehyun understands that Baek Sunjiop and the twins have run away. They must have pretended not to hear the call to arms and fled with the rest to the underground parking lot. A wave of quiet disappointment washes over Jaehyun. He knows that hundreds of people, including Baek Sunjiop, have chosen to ignore the danger and save themselves. They chose comfort over courage. He sees them as cowards, people who turned away from responsibility and pushed their fears onto the shoulders of the few willing to fight. But even in his frustration, Jaehyun does not forget the people who did choose to be here. These 101 people are not fools. They did not come to the front gate out of ignorance or recklessness. They came because they understood the truth. If no one fights, then everyone dies. They came to protect their families, their friends, and their own lives. They came because they knew that running and hiding would not keep them safe forever. Jaehyun thinks back to a saying he once heard: courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to act in spite of it. That idea settles deeply in his heart. In this world filled with terror and uncertainty, people who can rise above their fear are the ones who help others survive. And right now, standing before him are 101 such people. He silently thanks them for choosing to be brave when it matters the most. Without delay, Jaehyun opens the system interface and uses his resources to purchase 101 handguns along with enough ammunition for each one. Then, as a gesture of recognition and reward, he increases the experience and profit share of every single person standing here by 100%. They had made their choice to face fear, not run from it, and he would honor that decision. In the blink of an eye, multiple firearms and stacks of ammunition materialize on the ground in front of the group. Jaehyun gestures for everyone to step forward and take one. The people move with hesitation at first, but as they lift the weapons and feel the cold weight in their hands, a new feeling begins to grow among them: hope. The guns are real, the bullets are real, and with them, a real chance at survival seems possible. The fear is still there, but now it stands beside determination. Jaehyun watches them carefully. In his heart, he makes a promise: those who choose to face fear will be rewarded. Those who decide to fight for something greater than themselves will not be forgotten. Then, with a steady breath, Jaehyun activates the power known as the Absolute One's eyes. His vision sharpens, and the world seems to slow for a brief moment. He knows now that everything has begun.